Hello, I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe,
and this is another episode of Cantina Reviews.
and today we're talking about The Rock.
So The Rock has definitely been very prevalent in the past year or two, and upcoming definitely.
Yeah, we've seen a few movies lately, and like every trailer has The Rock in it.
Yeah, in some way, shape, or form.
I feel like you can essentially break movies into three categories right now: Marvel, Star Wars, stars The Rock.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong.
There's not much else.
No, I mean, if you think about, let's say even towards the end of last year, he still had Baywatch and Jumanji. So there's two movies that did relatively okay.
Jumanji did more than relatively okay. Jumanji's gigantic.
Yeah.
Jumanji is still in the theaters.
Yeah,
It's going to be in the theaters right until it comes out on Blu-ray.
And there's supposed to be a second one now.
Of course.
Yeah, that is rumored.
I think it beat The Last Jedi.
It probably did.
Yeah, it was like a
It was loved.
surprise hit.
And I think that's a good thing too, to show that The Rock is such a versatile actor.
Yeah.
He can play literally whatever you need him to be.
I thought he was surprisingly good in Jumanji.
Yeah, because he played a nerd very well, which is
Yeah.
the complete opposite of what he normally plays.
Right.
So it's interesting to see that he's not one of those one-trick pony type things, you know what I mean?
And last year too, he had the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, he's always got that.
So he's got
more of those coming out.
Right, yeah, absolutely. I know they've been trying to do some sort of spin-off.
Spin-off.
They've been trying to do some sort of spin-off of that with him, and then the one actor was named Tyrese whatever, was really pissed about it, and they started this whole Twitter fight.
Jeez.
Yeah. But they'll probably do it. Yeah, I think they wanted to do a spin-off with The Rock and Jason Statham in their own thing.
Okay, yeah.
But this year he's got what?
He
seen all these
has
commercials.
he has Rampage, which is the large animals.
When I first heard that was going to be a movie, I'm like, this is dumb. After seeing how big Jumanji 2 was,
Yeah.
it might be huge.
Yeah, it might be. Like the animals.
Yeah, it might be as big as the animals.
He has that Fighting with My Family.
Yeah, it's something about him.
Yeah, it's it's him as a wrestler trying to stay and stay relevant, I guess.
Yeah.
And then his daughter wants to get into it, and then apparently it's some kind of comedy.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what happens with that one.
And Skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Which is it looks like Die Hard in a taller building.
Yeah, exactly. And he has one working leg.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that might be definitely interesting.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll see that. Probably see Rampage, too.
Yeah. I mean, why
At
not?
this rate, yeah. We have the movie pass now.
He is rumored to be Black Adam in the Shazam movie.
That's been going around for quite a bit. We finally did get a picture of Shazam. But just on the set, not official.
I think it's interesting that DC locked him down for their movies and Marvel didn't lock him down.
Yeah.
I feel like with the way The Rock is being these past couple of years, where he is becoming a bigger actor.
He should have been... So at that end credits scene, Guardians of the Galaxy, they have the what's-her-name, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, they have what's-her-name, creating something. That's supposed to be Adam Warlock. That should have been The Rock.
That would have been cool. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's interesting that the super mainstream Marvel managed to not lock down a super mainstream character.
Right, because it looks like DC, because they're so dumb and have come out with mostly bad movies of the DCEU, not The Dark Knight, but of the DCEU has been so disappointing. They're going for the Hail Mary with The Rock.
Yeah,
because he is a franchise saver. He is a big.
People are going to see it.
Yeah, people go to see him.
But it's going to be interesting because now I feel like... I guess not. But I feel like he's been gearing himself more towards family, kid-type movies as opposed to a Suicide Squad type of
right, so yeah,
villain.
He may be in Suicide Squad too. Yeah, I mean, these DCEU movies are too serious for their own good.
DCEU.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
DCEU.
They're too serious for their own good.
Yeah.
Even though Will Smith was funny in Suicide Squad, but Will Smith could be funny in anything. He's funny in Bright.
He's
which
Will
was a
Smith.
terrible movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So That doesn't matter. But I don't know. I feel like Suicide Squad, you already had Will Smith. He should have been enough to make it a hit, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So now they're going to drag The Rock.
The Rock.
Now they're going to drag The Rock into it,
That's what I'm saying. You got Jared Leto and Will Smith. Now you're going to have The Rock, and I can guarantee you the movies will still not be any better. They are still going to be terrible. Especially with how Wonder Woman started to save that franchise.
And now...
And with whatever movie we just saw in November was... I can't remember it. Right. I didn't like it.
Right.
It was weird.
Well, yeah, Wonder Woman, I still think is a great movie. But now, for Wonder Woman 2, Kristen Wiig is the villain. Kristen Wiig is Cheetah.
Yeah, you're going to bring in a Saturday Night Live actress.
It's so weird to me. Ugh. I can't picture that at all.
As we digress into the DC universe.
Yeah, we're getting into DC over here.
And then it looks like San Andreas 2 is on the docket as well. Yeah. I don't know how you can recreate a massive, catastrophic event again.
Maybe it'll just be a different catastrophic event.
Yeah, it'll be a different earthquake or a different tsunami, and then Jungle Cruise.
Oh, like the Disney ride?
Yeah. So it seems like Disney is now trying to turn most of their rides into movies, which it did for a little bit with Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion. Yeah. But then, they did Tomorrowland. Now they're doing this one. And then I think they have other ones on the way as well. Yeah, so it looks like they're bringing The Rock into Disney in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, they really should have snagged him from Marvel.
I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because, you figured they would try to take in a mainstream actor to be with their mainstream movies and create a mainstream of cash.
Because, Will Smith I like, but, he does seem like he should be a Batman villain, which he is. Right. So, that works for me. But, yeah, you think they would grab The Rock.
I just feel like with the way The Rock has been branding himself, he's not a DC character.
But, wait. Why not just make Rock Green Lantern? Why not?
Yeah, why not just make him
a hero? Why wouldn't you do it? This is all good for the podcast. We'll talk about it again.
Yeah.
But you didn't even cast Green Lantern yet. Make it The Rock.
Yeah. Instead, you've already made him Black Adam.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be an underused villain.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time until The Rock shows up in Star Wars somehow.
Oh yeah. He'll be in some kind of Star Wars story.
Yeah, some kind of background.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Or whatever. Yeah.
He'll be the next Rancor. He'll be the next Borgullet.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about Borgullet
in a while. Borgullet!
We said it.
A staple on this channel.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah, that's a... So what else should The Rock be used to try to save? What needs saving? I'm amazed he's not in a Transformers movie yet.
Yeah. I think also what's interesting was there was a movie that I saw that he's supposed to be in. It's called Doc Savage.
Yeah. And
apparently he was the original superhero that was ever created in the 30s. And basically that's all I saw about it, but I think that could be interesting.
That could be cool.
Interesting that you have The Rock in a 30s thing.
Yeah.
See, The Rock is on track to be in a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
And, if you go see any movie now in the theaters, 2 or 3 of those trailers are gonna be his movies.
Yeah.
He is hard to get away from.
Yeah.
Because he's so big.
Right. He's just everywhere.
Yeah. Both body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah.
He was in Moana, too. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. And that was huge.
That was huge. And it doesn't seem usually people get tired of people at some point or another.
Everyone's getting tired of The Rock.
Right. For example, we just talked about Jennifer Lawrence in the Red Sparrow movie. I feel like people got tired of her, and now she's doing all these artsy films.
Yeah, to try to get back into the swing of things.
Red Sparrow.
She's going to attempt to just try to get herself noticed by doing bad artsy movies.
Yeah. But The Rock, no one's tired of The Rock.
No one will ever get tired of The Rock.
He's been in every other movie since 2015.
I don't know how he's not tired. How does he find all this time to do all of these movies? His agent is a busy person, trying to make his schedule for all these filmings. You got to be here for this movie, there for that movie. Which also you kind of got to see, he's a good actor because he has to play different characters in multiple movies at the same time.
Well, you could throw him in an action adventure. You could throw him in a comedy. You could throw him in a superhero movie, and it always works.
Yeah, and he could be filming all those at the same exact time and still be so good at doing his character.
And people still like him. And no one's ever The Rock was bad in it.
Yeah, exactly. People say that about Bruce Willis and Death Wish, but I liked it.
So yeah, keep on the lookout. We'll be reviewing movies with him.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because he's definitely been a very good staple in good movies lately.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely be seeing them. definitely be reviewing them.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm Brooks.
I'm Joe.
And this is another episode of Cantina Reviews.
Jumanji is
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? So yeah, The Rock is definitely going to...